This is Newsmax TV. I'm Ashley Martella. We're joined in our studio again by former U.S. Representative Vito Fossella. He served 12 years in Congress as New York City's only Republican representative. He's currently the Managing Director of Park Strategies. Welcome to Newsmax again, Vito.
Pleasure to be here, Ashley, as always.
The Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano tells Congress the risk of another terrorist attack now is the highest level it's been at since 9/11. Are the actions or inactions of the Obama administration at least partly responsible for that?
Well, I don't want to dump this at the president's doorstep by any stretch. I believe that he, like everybody else, wants to keep this country safe. But what I do think that we need to do is become more aggressive and assertive to those who want to do us harm. There were those who criticized President Bush for being too tough on terrorism, but he called it what it was. And he took the fight to the terrorists wherever they were. And I think in part, that's why we kept this country and the American citizens safe. What I don't like, particularly over the last couple of years, is that trend away from calling the problem what it is. You never hear the administration refer to radical Islamic terrorists as if it's a bad thing. It's everybody's lumped under the same umbrella. You want to try terrorists, the ones who want to kill American citizens and our way of life, in civilian courts and give them the same constitutional rights that you and I have and every American citizen enjoy. You want to close Guantanamo Bay that houses the most notorious terrorists in the world. So those are the things that I think, fortunately, by the way, they haven't been implemented, those are the things that I think we can have an honest disagreement on, because when all is said and done, if we allow those who want to do us harm the opportunity to do so, people will get killed.
Another matter. Federal Judge Roger Vinson in Pensacola, Florida, has struck down the entire Democrat healthcare overhaul as unconstitutional. Over half of the states have already revolted. Now, the Obama administration continues to implement it. Is there a possible contempt of court issue here?
It's possible. I think that this goes back to the inherent arrogance of those who rammed this bill down the American people's throat, and in large part the American people responded. Wonderful country that we live in on November, and basically saying, time out, put the brakes on this thing. We don't want it. We don't want it in its current form. If you go back and look at the debate, the way it happened, when the Senate sort of passed it and dumped it on the House of Representatives, they were so in haste to get this bill through, they didn't even read it well enough to know that this was a potential issue and a potential problem. So credit the judge who put the brakes on it. I believe ultimately it will go to the Supreme Court, and I would not be surprised if the court finds a way to at least repeal or eliminate the individual mandate, and possibly, if you really want to go back to original construction of the Constitution, it's possible that the whole bill could be shut down. In the meantime, the House Republicans have indicated strongly that they will begin to at least repeal or deny the funding, and bravo to them. At least it's bringing the administration to the table.
Staten Island Republicans wanted you to run very badly last election cycle. Any possibility you might in the future?
Oh, Lord. I was very blessed and privileged. The people gave me a great honor to represent them, and the folks in Brooklyn to represent your hometown. And in public service, that's the greatest thing you can offer. So right now I'm at a good place in my life, so thank you. And to those who have supported me over time, I thank them as well. What the future holds, Ashley, I don't know. But right now I'm at a very good place in my life.
Former U.S. Representative Vito Fossella, always a pleasure to see you, sir. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Ashley.
And thank you for watching Newsmax TV.